Hi guys, this is Jane Johnson from the Ecclesia framework and founder of the Heavenly Realms Facebook group. One of our mandates is around sharing the blockages to the development of the new Ecclesia. And I've just recently been given some more insights and concerns really about how the new Ecclesia is forming, and wanted to just share it with you. The picture that I had when I was in the Heavenly Realms, when I asked about the state of the Ecclesia, was I saw it as a mountain, and it was actually covered with a lot of worms that were like mindsets that were actually infiltrating the Ecclesia's formation, wrong mindsets that were not heavenly. Many of us have seen that real revival won't come because we're not ready yet. The Ecclesia is not ready. The Ecclesia is not mature. It's in an unheavenly state currently, and we need to move to more of a heavenly blueprint. And that's what we're trying to do at the Ecclesia framework, is spell out some of those elements we're seeing as the heavenly blueprint for the new Ecclesia. But this has to be, all of us have to understand this, not just pastors. In the past, we just delegated it to pastors, and that's where we went wrong. So what I want to do is share with you just a few key points to really focus on, because it's up to you what you follow. And if you follow blueprints that are not that are linked with the old traditional models, we will form a traditional church again with a heavenly Ecclesia label on it. So some of the points are issues around not developing ministries for the heavenly concepts to make us become dependent on others. One of the essences of this blueprint is that we become mature sons that can actually do all these things ourselves. We're not reliant on prophets, healers, people to take us into the courts all the time, people to do lie busting for us all the time because we don't know how to do court, go into the court of accusation or the court cases. So if you can really just focus on learning these things yourself, you're going to reach maturity much sooner. The second is there's a real trend towards conferences at the moment, and conferences are poor learning. And particularly if people are just wandering around, going from teacher to teacher, absorbing so much material but not applying it, you will not learn and become mature that way. And particularly if you go for overload of material, a lot are getting very overwhelmed. So the heavenly blueprint that I see so clearly is around mentoring, discipling others, trying to share with others what you've learned, because that helps you learn yourself. And then we begin to multiply really strong disciples. We don't just add to the numbers of people who are listening, because that was the blueprint that didn't work in traditional church. You raise very weak disciples who just listen and don't apply, don't debate it, don't discuss things, don't realize why they're believing something. So the next point is I can see a desire for static hubs. People who just want to stick with the old model of forming small groups like we did before. And the danger with the traditional church was the static model of church, that everyone stayed in the same group under the same pastor for years, was very limiting in terms of our knowledge. There was not a lot of emphasis on apostolic input. And it became very stale very quickly. And I sense God is actually frustrating us at the moment in forming real hubs in a certain location. So I sense that the trend at the moment is for us to move towards more online areas that actually force us to become one united ecclesia, to work with people that who've got the hunger, the passion, not just those that happen to live near us, and then trying to work with someone where there's no rapport, there's no movement in that relationship. And also I've seen a trend for people starting to form new ecclesias, but misunderstanding the emphasis about constantly seeking the blueprint from heaven, which is right, but it doesn't mean that we don't look for apostolic input from various apostolic resource centres that are around. It's not that we cover under one apostolic resource centre, or we're under a covering, or we have to do what they say, or we have to win their approval. But there's huge insights that some are having that others are not, linked with their mandates. So if we're not looking to those, we can so easily mishear God, form something again that's hasn't got the wisdom that comes from unity of working with the body. And yeah, and also an issue really about what we're created for is a big debate at the moment, and the extent of normal traditional worship and how much that plays a part. I won't go into that now because it's quite controversial, but again, God's challenging so many different aspects and showing us that there's such a deeper revelation on so many things that I encourage you to hold your understanding of worship in a light manner and be open to God revealing new insights for that. God showed me things around the fear of the Lord and reverence, and how those aspects and mandating in heaven that are really more of a part in heaven than traditional adoration. So I think there's a lot of misuse of the word worship, but I'll talk about this another time. I'm planning to do some regular periscopes, so do spread the word, and I'll share some more insights as I get them from heaven. And you can follow our blog and also our Facebook group that posts daily, and we have a messenger group if you want to join community with us. There's a large number of us. We talk daily, we share resources, we try and have everyone's equal, everyone shares, everyone has the right to have an opinion, and encouraging people to find mentors. It's a fabulous community done through messenger groups, so you can actually read the things anytime that suits you. Just check our Facebook page, Heavenly Realms Support Group, and you'll see the top post there on commenting to join. So great to connect with you, and I hope to actually integrate with you more as I do more periscopes. Thanks, take care, bye.